everybody. Welcome to Madison County Live. Another nonprofit edition, I should say, right?
Honored to be here.
All right. Jamie, introduce yourself. Tell us who you're with.
All right. I'm Jamie Jordan. I'm the Director of Housing for Enrich.
All right. Enrich, and you all have a lot of things going on. I'm going to let you start. Give us a little recap. What is Enrich?
Okay, so Enrich is a nonprofit. It was started by Dan and India Kirstein, and the main mission is to help people in recovery.
Okay.
And they identified a gap in our community of second chance employment. So
yes, absolutely.
hopefully coming in the fall of 2025, that's
right.
the estimated date,
Gotcha.
is another location of DV8 Restaurant.
Yes.
If you've ever eaten there in Lexington.
Rob Perez.
Rob Perez.
I've done some video with Rob.
Perez.
Oh, wow.
The food is amazing. Actually, just ate there in Lexington
Yep.
this morning, and it's amazing. So we're going to have a franchise there right on South 2nd Street
Okay.
at the Enrich location there.
Okay.
And if you're not familiar with DV8 Restaurant,
I was going to say, tell us about DV8. What do they do?
Yeah, not only is the food absolutely delicious, but they're unique because they employ second chance employer is what they are.
Okay.
So folks that may struggle in the recovery journey to get a job elsewhere, they are employed, and their recovery journey is supported and encouraged through and by working for DV8. So you're
DV8,
supporting
right.
a good cause when you go eat good food.
So there'll be a third restaurant in the fall of 2025.
Lord willing.
All right. Lord willing and the creek don't
That's
rise.
right.
All right. That's fantastic. Also, now you all are also doing renovations to the building. Give us a little update on that.
Okay, so yes, hopefully new windows will be going in soon,
Okay,
preparing
cool.
the restaurant
Good.
area that you can see it on the front there. We had a bunch of concrete poured in for the
Yes, I
outdoor
saw that, right.
eating area,
Nice,
the
nice, okay.
patio there, so windows going in soon. Kitchen is being worked on, electric's happening, plumbing is happening there. And if folks don't know, Enrich has a large event space there. It's an old bar. There's plenty of space for serving food and for graduation parties and birthday parties and weddings even.
I was going to say,
And
so
weddings.
is this available to the general public,
General
as a
public.
fundraising
Absolutely.
effort as well?
Yeah.
Very nice.
So
Excellent.
any events, and they're actually doing a fundraiser now. It is an event location,
Sure. Okay.
and so they're doing a fundraiser to extend the bathroom facilities.
Nice. Okay.
That had to be completely renovated, and so if you want to help out with that, but I encourage everybody to check
Oh,
it
that's
out
fantastic.
for their events.
See, that's nice because downtown we don't really have a big event.
And the
space.
character, the thing I love is the character.
of the
place.
building. Yes,
It's got a lot of
You and I
stories
talked about
to
that
tell.
before, right?
Absolutely. So
Yeah. Okay.
it'd be a solid place to have any event.
Okay.
There's tables and chairs there, and folks will help with setup if you need it. So yeah.
And just reach out to them. All right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, just reach out to Enrich.
right.
You can find them on Facebook. Very easy. And of
Yes.
course, the website, enrichky.com.
That's right.
All right. Also, tell us about the One Stop Community Hub. What exactly
Yeah.
is that? I
Yeah.
picture a wheel.
So wheel is a good
all
way
right.
of looking at it. Yeah. So
Okay.
basically, this has just been if you do any kind of work for the community in any kind of facet. And I mean, we're in a lot of meetings, and there's a lot of heroes out there doing great work,
Right,
great
right,
organizations
right.
doing lots of things. And the problem is you run into a family or somebody who needs lots of help.
Sure.
And so the issue is if they're just getting back on their feet, they've got to go to a lot of places. And if you go to these meetings, everybody's saying, if our services were in one place.
Right, right.
We hear that a lot. And when we get the healthcare providers and social service workers
Yep.
together, we all know if there was a one-stop kind of place,
Right.
how much
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
Right,
How much
right.
more efficiently could we help the people
Okay.
that actually need the help? So Dan Kirstein of Enrich, he has stepped up, and Enrich is looking and investing and actually petitioning for grants. In order to build a one-stop sort of warehouse building, a hub,
Right, sure.
not for Enrich to offer all the services. That's
Sure.
not the plan,
Right.
but for these other nonprofits and some for-profits to come in and offer their services out of one location.
And I picture mentioned hub before,
Yeah.
sort of like a wheel, a
A
wagon wheel with
Yes.
a little
The
hubs, the spokes going off of
coming
the
out.
hub.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
So what we've done is meeting with all of these. So we have a list,
Okay.
and it's incredible. There's over 200 organizations
Wow.
identified on this list
Wow, that's
that are
huge.
offering it's just amazing people doing some great stuff.
That's fantastic.
It is. And so that list, you can break that down into 10 categories
Okay.
of services. So one
Right.
of those categories might be housing, which is my
Right.
area of expertise. Another
see
might
that,
be
right.
healthcare and
Okay.
wellness. There's employment services. There's family and child wellness
services,
services.
right.
There's emergency assistance.
Yep.
So we might have someone
Which is
who's-
really important.
Absolutely. Someone might
Right.
be unhoused, or what we see a lot is they're recently released from the detention center.
Right, absolutely.
And they know nobody, and they don't
Right.
know
Where do we go? What do we
they've
do?
got the clothes on their
Right.
back. Where do we go?
Right.
So there's 10 categories of services identified, and so basically, Enrich is going to be hosting categorical meetings.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you too.
Right.
Do you have some
So-
special workshops going on?
Absolutely.
as
Well, the workshops are
Right,
happening.
right.
These will be starting in 2025.
Okay.
These are going to be categorical services. So any organization involved in, say, housing will
Right.
be invited to a gathering
To this
to
gathering
figure
to
out
talk
how
about-
can we
Nice.
best
Very
work
nice.
together
Excellent. Fantastic.
and be represented in a hub
Mm-hmm.
to help the folks that might come in and say, I have nowhere to stay for tonight,
Right.
or I'm on Section 8 list, but
Okay.
it's
And
months
that hasn't
out.
been-
and-
yeah,
and there's all
absolutely.
kinds of issues with that.
Right.
So whatever the issue may be, we want to be able to help them. We want to be able to work
Right.
more efficiently. If folks don't have a car, transportation is an issue.
Right.
So if we're all in one place, it's amazing how much more efficiently
It's
we
a,
can
it's a
all
lot simpler, a lot
work.
easier, and you can divert those resources
Right.
to where they
Right.
need to go.
So, and just to be clear,
Mm-hmm.
Enrich is going to build the building.
Right.
And they're going to service the building and
Right.
the grounds. And that's all Enrich is
That's all it
going to
is.
be doing.
Right.
It's the other for-profits and nonprofits that will be offering their
That will
own
be
great
in-
services out
And-
of that.
Out of that
Right.
facility.
Right.
Oh,
So there's a lot of work to
fantastic.
do,
Right.
a lot of discussions
Sure.
to have.
Sure.
A lot, and
Speaking of which, donation-wise, you can donate on your website, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Right, absolutely. And
EnrichKY.com.
also, you need volunteers.
always,
Always need volunteers.
always take volunteers.
Always a shortage of volunteers. I know, a lot of people think, oh, I'm just gonna write a check and get money.
Mm-hmm.
That's great,
It is.
but boots on the ground
Yeah.
is always good,
Yeah.
because if you've got the money, you
Right.
don't have boots on the ground.
Right.
Can't do a whole
Right.
lot, right? Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. And also, speaking of boots on the ground, you all have a very special event coming up Sunday.
We do.
Tell us about that.
All right. So you can.
Tea?
A little
There,
bit
special
of tea.
Okay.
Do you do the
Okay.
pinky thing?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
You do the tea? I
that's-
don't know.
That's
I
a little,
just,
little weird.
wintertime, it's warm, so I just grab it with both
Right.
hands.
So if you need warm drinks, so this Sunday, December the 8th, they're off. Enrich is opening up their Christmas tea once again, 6 to 8 p.m. Tickets
Nice.
are still available, so you can go on Facebook, look up Enrich,
Right.
and you can go to Eventbrite and purchase your tickets there.
Okay. All right.
And so there's going to be warm beverages, of course. There's going to
Sure,
be some
sure.
great music. I know.
Oh, music too?
I know the
Okay,
woman that's
nice.
bringing the music, and
Right.
she is
Excellent.
fantastic. So
Okay.
come there and good music, and you get to hear some speaking, some stories told about
Nice,
the
nice,
reason why Enrich does what they do,
Cool, nice.
and the causes that the money will be going towards.
Right.
But we're
And
going to
then
have a good time.
Sunday, 6 to 8,
6 to 8.
right?
Yes.
Tea. Will you have crumpets?
Will we have crumpets? Probably not, but we'll have probably better things,
Okay,
better
gotcha.
Christmas treats there.
Okay. Oh, better
Yeah,
things.
better-
Oh, I was just
better
thinking.
things.
I was
Better
thinking on the cheap, just crumpets. Oh,
Well,
so
no,
nice
no,
snack
no,
food. So
we're-
you'll have
we're
snacks.
We're stepping up. We're going
Okay,
to
see,
overachieve.
I love some snacks.
So come on out.
Okay.
We'll have a good time for
All right.
Christmas.
Make sure to like and follow Enrich on Facebook,
That's right.
enrichky.com.
Yes,
Reach
sir.
out to Jamie or Dan or
Sure.
India,
Absolutely.
anybody down there to volunteer or donate. I know you're always accessible, and that's a great venue down there.
Absolutely it is.
All right.
Thank you,
Jamie,
Randy.
thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Stay warm. Thanks for
That's
watching,
right.
everybody.